Greetings, YouTube land. Happy Friday. Hope you had a fantastic Friday. And thank the universe that it is Friday and today is about over. Uh, um, this is called Queen's Tea Chit Chat Table Talk. And we will be talking about different subjects, not one particular subject, but I will be conversating about maybe about three or four of them. And has been a week of relationship gone bad. But I'm not going to get into the subject on a lot of that I have encountered this week. I'm just going to stay with the topics I have already picked it earlier in the week because some of my viewers wanted me to conversate on a couple of topics that I have already picked out. So I'm just going to stay with that. Uh, the things that I um, had to deal with later, the things that I had to deal with this week, we'll talk about that later down the line. But um, I want to touch bases on the. I want to touch bases on why do some women choose scrubs, um, relationships in Facebook, love and commitment, inmate love, men with too many baby mamas, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to touch bases on all those subjects tonight because you can really go in depth about all of them. But I'm just going. The first one going to be relationships on Facebook. Um, Mostly all couples have their own Facebook pages. I know that I have my own. My husband has his own, and then we have one together. And there's nothing wrong with being on Facebook while you're in a relationship, but it's something wrong when you get possessed with being on Facebook in a relationship. If you and your spouse in the bed and he wake up or she wake up and the first thing they're grabbing is their phone before they can say good morning, you know, or even just pat the other one on the back or whatever, or, you know, go to the bathroom, brush your teeth and give each other a kiss or whatever, that's a problem. If you got to be bringing it to the table every time you have dinner, lunch, or just sitting to the table talking, that's a problem. You have to know when to uh, be online. And now this is my opinion. I feel like when you guys together, after you don't work it all day long, and you come home, let's sit and talk about how they went. Don't be sitting up there on your phone. You know, you had enough time on your own to do all that. So why would you be sitting up there plucking on your phone, worrying about who on Facebook and all this kind of stuff when we together? It just don't make no sense. Now, some people might don't agree with me, but I don't really care. But I'm just telling it like it is. You have to put your relationship first. Facebook is, I mean, it's different if you're using to make you money. You might advertising, your business or whatever, but just to be, wondering about who made a comment about this and looking at pictures and all, that is just a waste of time. And that's another thing. Facebook, it all depends how you use Facebook. And if you're not using it to benefit you some type of way as far as promoting your business, you can stay in contact with, your family members and It's a lot of things. And Facebook is good because you learn, different things. You have different organizations you might get in, you learn about it. But just to be on there when you are in the company of each other, I truly believe that you shouldn't be doing that. You really shouldn't be. You know, do Facebook when you are by yourself. When your wife at work, if you want to be on Facebook, you at your job and you got time to be on Facebook. But when you guys are together, you're conversating, you're talking, you spend romantic time, let that time be for the both of y'all. Y'all, that is bonding time. It's bonding time, you know? So, and then another thing, if you're texting each other and your spouse, your significant other is not responding, you can feel in your spirit that something is distracting him. That's another thing. If you are texting your wife or whoever, your girlfriend, whoever it may be, partner, focus on that person. Don't be distracted by other things. And see, this the problem in relationships. Lots of people just, you want to be in a relationship, you want to say you're married, but you don't want to make the sacrifice to 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 glue that relationship together. You know what husband mean? Husband mean is the band that holds the house together. You know, and I don't think that you should be just randomly texting somebody without saying, well, you know what, excuse me, let me get this text away. It's okay for you to check on family members, whatever. It's out finding it. But I see that is one of the complaints I had this week. The there's two couples and one is just possessed with Facebook. They're constantly on it. If they're not on Facebook, they're on Instagram. Face that stuff can take away from your marriage. It can take away from a relationship if you let it. Now I say if you let it. And I think we should be mindful of social media. And like I said, I don't not social media. I'm on social media now. And my husband, he's in another country, but I'm trying to make this video before he get off of work. So when he get home, I have time to spend with him. So I'm doing it. I'm being mindful not to let this interfere with our time. So you have to be smart about things, you know. And another thing, you know, you know, when you're together and you and your husband talking, laying in the bed, or whoever your partner is, talking about the day, and your notifications going on, I think you should turn off your notifications. Turn them off. It's quiet time. You know, back in the days, families they used to come from work, the husband and wife, and they used to just use that time to sit to the table and talk about how each other day was. Well, we need to go back to that time. We really do. We need to go back to that time. We really do. You know? And I know that we live in a different era now, but it just should be a time where we turn off our phones and we just spend this quality time, if it's nothing but 30 minutes, an hour, without any technology. The whole family coming to the table with all the gadgets. Everybody's just holding. They can't much hardly eat. Everybody head down, just all like this. You ask a question, Come on now, we got to stop this. We have to go back to how our ancestors was. You know, being a close knit family. I see I see people, I'm out and about. I see people can't hardly make it across the street. Can't hardly shop in the store. They about to run into the next person. They about to run into a wall. They about to get run over by a car because everybody holding their head down, plucking on their phone. And majority of you people are not doctors and lawyers where y'all have to be on y'all phone constantly. You're looking at something on social media. You're looking at a text. You're looking at foolishness. You're looking at stuff that don't even make no sense at all. You know, you ain't even looking at nothing benefiting you really. You just sitting there, just you know, spending just that's you know. I talk about time wasters. Well, guess what? It all depends on the Facebook, social media is a time waster. It can be a time waster if it's not benefiting you, ain't putting no money in your pocket. It it can be a time waster. You know, and the most of and the majority of people on Facebook is they want to just make people feel like they got a life. Well, look at me, I'm doing this. Look at me over here. Come on now. You don't have to put all your whole business on Facebook. Everybody don't need to know every twist turn and bend. They really don't. Some things don't have to be on Facebook. You don't need to have your business on Facebook. You know. So be mindful of what you put on Facebook. Let some things be private. Nobody don't need to know that you went here and there and there and here. I mean, why you got to prove? What you got to prove something to somebody? And I'm not targeting any particular person. I'm just targeting what I hear, what I see, and people call me with all these complaints. So I'm just speaking on it. So, you know what? You are welcome to give me some feedback. Join in this conversation because you know what? We all can learn from each other, just like I say. Because you know what? Technology is only gonna get it's gonna advance more and no telling what we're gonna be dealing with in the future. But while we got this Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all this kind of stuff, we need to learn how to discipline ourselves so we can make keep help keep so we can keep our relationships intact. Okay, so we can keep the if you say you love a person, show love is a action word. Show that person. You can't say I love you, 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 and no action behind it. You know, if you really love a person, you're gonna do what you got to do to make to. It's not about control. You're not that person not trying to control you or nothing. It's about bonding. It's about getting to know each other better. It's about having a long lasting relationship. And if you let the weeds get in the way, guess what? The relationship will die. You'll be west, she'll be east, and you ain't much know how you got there. So you got to do what you got to do to keep your relationship together. Now I'm gonna get off Facebook. I just spent 14 minutes on Facebook. Now I'm gonna talk about love and commitment. Love. We use that word so sparingly. We just throw it around. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Just like I was just saying, love is an action word. Love, true love is I can love you. I choose to love you when you're not lovable. I choose to love you when you get on my nerves. I choose to love you when I don't even feel like being bothered with you today. You done say something to piss me off, and I still continue to do the things I need to do as a wife because I love you. Even when we're on bad terms, I can say, you know what? I'm still going to do this for my boyfriend. I'm still going to do this for my wife. I'm still going to do this for my partner. However you want to call the other person. You have to be committed to love the person. So don't just throw love out there like that. It's easy to tell a person, I love you, I love you, I love you. Love is not just a feeling. It is action. You have to show that person you love them. And you know what? If you show if you show two things you can show a woman that you truly love her, you might don't like it. It's your time and your money. If you invest time in that woman, quality time, that can be considered true love. Because ain't no man gonna spend a lot of time with one he don't care nothing about him. It's like hey, bam, slam, thank you, ma'am, and moving on to the next. And if he spend money in her, you know, you don't have to buy a woman uh a diamonds and furs and all that. You can just pick up a little something and say, hey, I was thinking of you. This looked like you. I don't care if it's $10, $20, but you got to show something. You can't be here saying, I love, I love, I love, and you're not doing nothing, you know, nothing for the person at all. So love, and not only that, y'all men, bring us some lunch at work. Hey, I'm quite sure you can focus some $6 uh, carnations. You know, you can, you know, it's just the little things. You don't have to go out there and you know and buy and spend all your money that you don't have. Just it can be the little things. So show some appreciation. Huh, baby? Huh, take these $50 earrings. Huh, baby? Come up and close your eyes. Let me put this little $50 bracelet on, $100 bracelet or whatever. You know, and you know what? A lot of women, they feel that they can't depend on men because a lot of men just don't do what they say they're gonna do. I always say what you mean and mean what you say. So you have to, whatever you say you're gonna do it. Because you know what? When you say something and you don't do it, a woman just looking at it and say, hey, another scumbag. Oh, he like the rest of them. So show yourself to be a different type of man. You know? Say what you mean what you say. And when you meet up and when you a lot of time when you're in the dating phase, you want to do all this stuff. You I always say you wearing the mask. You're not that person. You're not really the person you was. I mean, you're not the person you really are. So you pretend that you say all the things that you think she want to hear, and you pretend to be somebody you really not. And then when you get the person, the mask just come off. You're a whole nother person. This you got to remember this. The same thing you did to keep that woman or to keep that man, continue to do. Because how you start is how you finish. You can't just, you know, be a pretend to be somebody you're not. And then when you get the person, you are totally the mask done came off. This the person you is. Mm-mm. And the woman looking at you like, what? Who the hell is this? Or who the hell is she? So whatever you start with, finish with. And if you start off whining and dining, guess what? You need to continue to wine and dine. You know. So whatever you start off with, hey, that's what that woman gonna look for. And see, the man set the tone. Really, a woman is a responder. So whatever you put in that woman, that's what that is what she's gonna respond to. Just remember that, guys. I tell you, relationship is it's a lot of work. It's a job, really. You can't just get together and say, "Oh well, we together." You got to work at it. You got to work at it constantly. And you know what? It's only get better at time. It's a when you meet couples that been together so long, 50 and 60 years, you sit down and talk to them. They gonna tell you they went through hell and high water, but they was committed to stay together and make it work. So you have to have a commitment to stay together, regardless of. I mean, it's different if that man beating on you and he abusing you or whatever, stuff like that, cheating on you, all that. That's a whole nother video in itself. So you got to get out. But if this man is a decent man, he work, hardworking, respectable, compassionate, and know how to treat you, hey, stand there and make it work. Sometimes us women we want to think the grass green on the other side, and then we after a while we find out it's not as green as it looked it from a distance. So if you got a good man, stay with your man. Work with it. Work. You know what you got, but you don't know what you get. And you know what? You got a lot of good men out there have women that playing games as well. So I don't rule y'all out neither. But you know what? If you're a guy and you got okay, you're a decent guy, you take care of your business, you got it going on. Be aware of women that playing these games. I have a son too, and I talk to him all the time. I said, you don't need no woman with a whole bunch of kids. A matter of fact, you don't have none, so meet one with none. You don't need nobody have a boyfriend, a sugar daddy. You don't need no have no married woman. You is a king, and you can select the woman you desire and want. But when you do that, make sure you got yourself together. Make sure your paper's right. Make sure you got your own place and you can choose. Let you choose a woman. Don't let them choose you. Because when you're a king and you got your stuff together, you can be choosing. Same for a woman. If she ain't got to settle for no screw. If she got her stuff together, she taking care of herself. She got her own place, making her own money. She can be selective all day long. And a man, he got it together. He got his paper stacked. He got his business going. Y'all say y'all hear me say business. Got love business. I I know everybody can't have a business, but I tell you what, you'll be better off with a business because look, with this pandemic, the rug has been snatched under us, and people done lost jobs. Un, Unemployment is at its highest. It's like we going into a depression. I mean, so if you know what, having your own business will eliminate all this. So it's a need to have your own business. We need to have our own business. It's a must. Now everybody is not going to is business mind. Everybody's not business mind. Everybody's not going. We still need people at McDonald's, Burger King, who going to serve us. We got to have some of them people that we got to have some of them there to serve us. Everybody can't have a business. But y'all who's strong willed, strong minded, y'all got talents and skills. Y'all know your talents and skills is what the creator made you to make money with. Whatever you specialize in, whatever you skilled it with, that is your gift to make money. Use it because it will get you far. And the good book say what I think it say your gifts make your gifts make room for you or something like that. But yeah, and us black people, we got so much talent. I mean, we built everything in this world. We got so much talents and skills. We can do a whole bunch of stuff. So use your talents and skills. You know, and I tell you, you would go a long way in this life, a long way, doing working for yourself. Because you know what, it was, hey, everything is really been set up to for the people with businesses. Look how they tax people with these jobs. Where all of us work on these little jobs, we get hit the hardest. But the people with the businesses, hey, they keep on getting rich. Like they say, the rich get richer and the poor get poor. The ones working on jobs get poor and poor, and the ones with the businesses get richer and richer. So we need to be on the other side of the tracks. Now I know everybody don't want to set up a business. A lot of people say, "Oh, that's a lot of work, a lot of paperwork." Some people just want to be on the job and be told what to do. Just want to be a robot. But you know what? If you do what's easy, you're not gonna get nowhere in life. Your life gonna be hard. If you do what's easy, but if you do what's hard, your life will be easy. And I heard a lot of motivated speakers say that, and that's a truth. That's a true statement, for real, for real. Now, and I want to touch base on inmate love. I hope y'all pulling up your chairs, sitting back, and I'll be glad when you guys start commenting and we just having one big uh chit chat table talk. But inmate love. Now, a lot of people say don't date inmates. They ain't good. They useless. They don't want nothing in life. Yeah, a lot of them are. I'm gonna probably say 90% of them don't want nothing for themselves. They want to just and they go back in there and they want to meet these women so these women can put money on their account and all this kind of stuff. But you do have a small percentage that do well when they get out. Because I know a couple of them. Now mind me, I say a couple, but I know a couple of people that's been in there 10, 12 years and they're doing very well for themselves now. They working, they got their own businesses, and they investing, you know. So you can't really just look at that. And you know what? When you meet somebody that's been behind the bars, you will know if that person's a good fit for you because they'll come out and they'll be about their business. They ain't gonna be wasting time trying to sleep, hustle, and all that kind of stuff. They gonna know that they've been in there for a while, they waste a lot of time and they busy trying to get their hustle on, to get their business going, to get their job, whatever it might be. So you will know when you meet you will know when you meet that type. But you know what? Young ladies, don't waste your don't waste your time with the ones that don't do it for themselves. Don't waste your time. Don't be sitting at home waiting on a phone call and all this other stuff and just putting all your money on books and all that kind of stuff where you can't do nothing else. You just spending all type of money. Now you can do it, I mean, for a loved one or whatever. But when it comes to you should know how you should put yourself on a budget. You can't just spend all your money because you got to remember, you out here on the outside, you got to pay bills. They ain't got a roof over their head, and somebody giving them, and they getting fed, and hey, so they ain't got to deal with what you got to deal with on the outside. So it's a cutoff to everything. It's a limit to everything. So don't get overwhelmed with, oh, I gotta be in place. He gonna call. And some of y'all been dating these guys and they done got out, and now they still, and they done got out and they done hustle and did all kind of stuff, and then they still, that's just a waste of time right there. You should have just cut him off. If you dated an inmate and he got out and he started doing the same thing that got him back in there, you need to get leave him alone. Like, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Just leave, mm-mm. Because like I say, you will know an inmate that's about his business. He would get out, he would start taking care of his business, he'll get his license, he'll get everything he need to get. Hey, before you know it, he's a respectable man in the community. So don't waste your time. It's I see too many young women wasting their time with these inmates that don't mean nothing. And someone want to go back in there. They done been in there so long they can't even deal with the outside world. They just feel better. I say, when they want to go back in there like that, I say they must have got a girlfriend now. Because they keep wanting to go back in there. So, you know what? I just wanted to touch bases on that because I tell you, and you know what? Most of our black men are in there and they are so smart. The I always say the smartest people is in prison because them men can do anything. They can make purses. They make stuff that people buy at the stores. They do all kind of stuff. They make all kind of recipes from scratch. They are very talented people. I mean, in beautiful handwriting, poetry. I mean, they do a lot of stuff. But yet and all, it's not still enough for you to take your whole check and give it to them. We're not gonna make them dumb bunny moves. Don't be a dumb bunny. You know what I think? I think I want to have a dumb bunny. When I end my videos, I want to have a dumb bunny dancing. That'll This will let the viewers know that no, we don't make dumb bunny moves. This we gonna make moves that's gonna get us ahead in life. We don't need to be set back, not at all. And another one subject I want to touch bases on: why women choose scrubs. Huh. Why women choose scrubs? I guess they feel comfortable with those guys. A lot of these women, they love the roughnecks. They love it. They don't think a man love them unless they getting cussed out, calling B's and H's and getting beat up. You know what? Not too long ago, I seen a girl on Facebook. I don't know, y'all probably seen it too. She had a big old cut across her face, like going like this. And then she going to say, "Oh, do you think I should take him back? I love him so much. I can't um imagine life without him." You know what? She need to join the circus. She need to join the circus with the big clown nose, the flapping shoes, the hat, and everything for the rest of her life. Why would you, and get the flapping? Why would you even put that on Facebook? You know what? It's a matter of time before we'll see her on Facebook and they say she been killed, because any man that cut your face up like that can't care nothing about you. You is you lower than the dirt he walk on. Why would you that that's crazy. She got some kind of mental issues. And that's another thing I want to talk about, because it's a lot of people walk around here like normal people, but they have mental issues. They got mental, I mean, I never Right here in Atlanta, I never seen so many mental people with mental issues in my life. I mean, like I said, I'm out and about all the time. I was out and about on the trains and the buses, and you thinking the person holding a conversation with somebody, you look over there, they talking to themselves, holding a whole darn conversation, like they sitting there with two or three people, and then they have different voices where they might be Sue one minute, Larry the next minute, and then jump back to Barbara, and I'm like, I never seen it. But these people is in society, which they need help, medication, and they function just like normal people. They function just like normal people. They on some of them on jobs, driving. I don't know. It's scary. It's really scary. Yes, indeed. But I tell you, we we the people, we have to address a lot of topics, and we have to hold each other accountable to some of the things that go on in our life, because I feel like we just shouldn't be just making decisions on our own, and that we need to bring. Sometimes you need to bring somebody with some that's have some wisdom and knowledge that you need to talk to about different things. So we need to have our own tribe and be accountable to each other. When a young lady, just like in the African days, you think a young lady just gonna meet a guy and, oh, I love him, I marry him, I'm marrying him, we get married, blah blah blah. Nah, that young man had to go through made a whole lot of people. He had to the tribe had to make sure that he could take care of that person, and he was responsible, respectable, and to provide for that woman. So we need to do that for each other. We really do. When our family members, friends, they meet somebody, hey, let's meet him. Let's talk to him. Let's see what he all about. Because these days you have to be careful who you marry. Because you know what? Just like a pastor told me a long time ago, then you have to be careful who you marry, because that man is going to determine how you live. And if that man want to live, if he, you might be high energy person that's want to live a certain life, and he might be way down here vibrating on a low energy. Mm-mm. That ain't gonna work. So yeah, I'm drinking a little wine tonight. Like I say, chit chat, table talk. Actually, Queen Tea chit chat table talk. And I'm gonna be coming on here every Friday with different topics. Well, I'm not gonna even say different topics. We're gonna be moving around on topics just like we did tonight. I was tired. I came from work and I had to make a run some errands, and I say I don't know if I'm gonna do this tonight. I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow, but when I come in from work tomorrow, I got some things I need to do on the computer, and it's gonna take me a couple of hours. So I might get on tomorrow night, maybe 10 minutes. I'm talking about 2 hours. Whew, getting sleepy. I might get on tomorrow night for about 10 minutes or something, just to. I think I'm gonna do something about beauty, because you know what? Saturday probably be my beauty channel. I mean, my beauty topic, where I'm, talking about. I'm gonna show you what I use on my face to massage it, and for my, dark circles and stuff like that. And we'll be talking about, beauty stuff. So And but I'm having a good time. Uh, since I made my YouTube channel, and I'm just having a good time. I'm not worrying about uh, like I say, I'm not. I was looking at. I was looking up what it was talking about how much YouTubers make and all that. That you know what? Hey, I'm having fun, and I am enjoying myself talking about these topics. Even the people, the little viewers that's watching. Hey, I'm glad somebody watching it, and I'm hoping that it's helping people. You know, uh, with their everyday life because I'm talking about everyday life topics. You know, things that we go through. You know, uh, in the run of a day, daily, and relationship and love is a lot of 'em. And you know what? I'm gonna be talking about family because family ain't what it used to be. It's definitely not what it used to be. You know, you used to have families stick together and all that, but you know what? Just like one of my friend girls say, family is strangers that you grew up with, and that is so true. Because I tell you, if you got brothers and sisters that call you every day and sit by your side, you are definitely one of the blessed ones. Because what I see out here now is just like what she said. Family are strangers you grew up with. But you know what? I've been on this for 41 minutes. That's long, long. I used to look at back at my videos. I don't know if I'm gonna look at this one for 42 minutes tonight. Cause that's I done been in here a minute, running my mouth. I'll probably look at it tomorrow, but I'm gonna upload it anyway. But I am going to sign out tonight. I had a wonderful time here on YouTube talking with you guys. And I am looking forward to uh, reading some of your comments. Please like and subscribe. And just know the best is coming. And I want to be getting creative with my videos. So I got to study this YouTube team, how to do different things, how to do music and animation, and it's a lot to learn. But anyway, I get there. Like they say, you got to crawl before you walk. But it's all good in the neighborhood. But y'all continue to stay safe. Wear your gloves. Wear your mask. Keep your 6 feet distance. And you know what? Matter of fact, wear 2 masks. They're saying that this is going to be around for a while. This is going to be the norm now. Gloves and masks and 6 feet distance. And I truly believe it's the new world order. But you know what? We will get through this. We will make it do what it do because this is facts, not fiction. Peace, love, and happiness. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.